Springtails are widely used in the terrarium hobby because they eat mold and decaying matter while emitting carbon dioxide for the plants. Overall, they just keep terrariums clean and healthy. And in this video, I'll be showing you how to culture springtails in an easy and effective way. Make sure to stick around. The first step is the container you'll be using. I'll be using a simple mason jar for this. Just make sure any container you use has a tight seal, as you wouldn't want springtails and humidity escaping. The next step is media. Overall, I found that charcoal media works best. Even though in this video I'll be going over how to culture springtails in charcoal media, I'd say that clay media is the easiest for bigger setups. I'm putting some of the springtails from my clay culture into my crested gecko's tank. The third step is things we'll need. I'm using lumpwood charcoal for the media. I then grabbed the amount I'll need for my size container. It's now time to add the charcoal to the container. I'm now giving the charcoal some pats. I'm breaking some of the charcoal pieces that were too big. Make sure you're wearing safety glasses for this, as some pieces might fling at you. I'm currently adding the rest to the container. You should only fill it about 4/6 of the jar full, so the springtails don't jump all over the place when you open it. Next, add some dechlorinated water about 1/2 inch full. This line is roughly how high the water level should be. You can now add your springtails to the container. I'll just use one of the springtail cultures I already have for this. I'm adding a generous amount of springtails to the container, but if you have a starter culture, you can just add them all. The last step is care. I gave the container a light spray down. For food, you can use raw grains of rice. You can also use fish flakes or just fish food. I'll be using raw grains of rice. You should only need to feed them again when the food is gone. I then gave the food a light spray down. It's very important to open the container once every 2 to 3 days, so the springtails can get fresh air now and then. A week later, and your springtail culture should be ready to add to a terrarium. I hope you enjoyed this video. You should now have a thriving springtail culture for your terrariums.